Hello, this is T. John Shaw. Coming with you with my VCP for Puma. I'm going to be now talking about and opening with the open aspects of Puma, and just give you a little brief detailed insight on Puma. Puma officially it's a sports brand. It's owned by a German company that issues shoes, footwear, and is a lifestyle for many others, as well as athletic gear. It was originally started by two German professionals by the name of Dirk Schofuk and Adolf Rudolf Delzer. They're both brothers actually, and one of the brothers, he actually went on to form this company that most of you might know, called Adidas, and the other brother stayed with Puma. They just seen both directions of things, but both of them came together and created what is to be one of the biggest brands in the world right now. I'm going to now be talking about Puma's competitors. Puma's competitors include Nike, Adidas, Prada, and Diesel. Nike, as you might know, is one of the #1 sports brand in the world, and especially the United States. Adidas deals with sports and financial resources, and Prada is a luxury brand, which is very trendy fashion and has higher prices usually, because most of the things are expensive, and they not just only have buyer for sports and athletic gear, but they have a buyer for lifestyles as well. They're very fashionable, and so is Diesel, which was established in Italy. Those are Puma's 4 competitors in the world right now. Now I'm going to talk about the weaknesses and strengths of Puma with their internal, and I'm going to address their external analysis as well. Puma's weaknesses begins with poor brand strategy. This is one of the biggest weaknesses that they have. Their image, and it starts with not attracting a lot of customers because of their image. They've had a bad reputation in the past, especially in the beginning when they first started off. And since they had a bad image, customers from high social class did not want to buy Puma's product because it was considered cheap and hurtful and poor, and they didn't want to disrupt their reputation. And it took numerous amounts of years to change that. Also, the reason why this occurred is because Puma had low financial resources. They had low balance, a balanced spreadsheet compared to their competitors such as Nike and Prada, especially Adidas, because Adidas was very financial and had financial resources compared to other competitors. They also have a strong information technology infrastructure that makes it easier for sharing vast network resources, which is a strength of Puma that Puma has compared to their competitors. They're able to go different directions and places to get different variety of resources compared to others. Now I am going to address external analysis. External analysis includes Puma has a lot of goods in most of their departments. I would say almost 95% of their departments. Their pricing is competitive and allows Puma to maintain a high customer base, meaning they gain time and advantage and they have a big range of quality of things that they produce. They not just produce one thing; they produce a lot of different viral wear and a lot of different merchandise. A strong strategy with the external analysis includes branding, because it shows off that they indulge for needing middle upper class geared to, and they're geared towards that because that's where most of their purchases come from, and that's where most of the customers come from, because that's the amount of customers that buy. That's the most amount of customers that buy Puma's gear. The brand strategy is one of the keys to assure and make sure customer experience is exceptional. I will now move on to competitive advantage and core competencies. Puma is able to sustain competitive advantage through accurate approach management, sustainability, supply chain. Another competitive advantage that Puma has is their outlets. They have a lot of outlets throughout different variety of geographic regions throughout the world, and that means they have more merchandise, and that means that they'll have more customers, more buyers, and more revenue at the end of the day. Puma's core competencies is viewed as the single big company and globally has employees all over the world, and through use of Puma communication technology, employees are able to share resources and process virtualization as being the feature for most companies, and they will follow. So this is a trend that Puma is starting in the next couple years. Down the line, companies will follow, maybe Adidas or Nike, but upcoming companies that are in the same market and as Puma will follow these steps because Puma succeeded in this. I will now talk about strategic plans for Puma in the future that I believe will benefit them financially and strategically as well. I think that they should first restructure by having a better senior management and upgrade their investments as well. I think they should invest better in some things now that they did do in the past. Control it better as well. I think transforming the business model as well, making a new business model so that it could be more beneficial to Puma in the future. Brand and marketing is very important. Puma should focus on sustainability drive and execute marketing strategy well. Product desirability, I think they should work on making their actions in the portfolio, and also value engineering. I think that's very important. Improving quality products as well, and most importantly, I think the customers, because without customers you wouldn't have a company. I think they should focus more on the customers and be more geared to what the customers like, and find out what problems they had in the past that they didn't do, and maybe do a survey about what they did worse in the past and try to fix that for the future. I'm going to talk about the challenges that Puma has faced in the past and that are facing present. Puma's challenges and issues, of course, their supply chain, and the aptitude to leverage a partner's capabilities outside assets that are palpable assets and knowledge. This is a big issue for Puma, and they need to work on that. Supply chain is a challenge because it's not easy to coordinate a job, especially with raw materials, suppliers, and their customers. They need to work on this. They need to work on improving their customer experience. This is a challenge that they've been facing for a long time. Not saying that it's the worst, but they need to improve on that. I'm now going to talk about what I think from researching Puma through these 4 weeks. Their most strategic plan and my recommendation for them to fix it. Puma, most important marketing strategy recommendation is reaching out to global markets where pricing techniques will be used to make it easier for buyers from different geographical places. I think they should branch out and reach to different places so they can expand their brand and not just be stuck in one place, so they can have different variety of places to go to as far as selling their brand and having more customers and be worldwide. Also, I think they should have a generic strategy. That's very recommended because it portrays an overview with quality assurance and makes satisfactory experience for shopping customers that makes consumer experience affordable and comfortable. Their prices are not that high, but I think they can lower it a little bit so it could be more affordable for customers, so they can be able to buy their products without any financial difficulties. Also, this will ensure that Puma will have more loyal customers, because if you take care of your customers now, you have customers later on in the future. And that basically sums up and concludes my BCP on Puma. Thank you very much.